I thought our guys played really, really well, really hard. Coming into this game, they were 9th in the country in pace. They were 2nd in the country in rebounds and 4th in offensive rebounds, and they were 6th in the country in steals. And so out of their first 3 games, they've been very aggressive. And really the identity of their program is physicality and rebounding. I think they had maybe 22 offensive rebounds against Xavier. And that's something we really tried to hone in and lock in on in practice. And I thought our guys did a heck of a job to start the game with our defense and with our rebounding, which led to us being able to get out in transition and being able to attack their defense. I thought we played with great spirit, great togetherness. I thought we showed a toughness, and it was as complete of a performance as we've had so far this year. So that's encouraging. It's something to build on. Again, we're excited about it. We're proud of it, but we're excited to move on to the next one.
Guillermo, career high in points for you today. I saw you look up at the board at the very end, got a double-double. What was it like for you today?
I had no idea I was going to get the double-double, and then the ball kind of got in my hands, and I was like, wait, oh yeah, I got double-double, and the guys were excited for me, so it's really nice.
What worked so well?
I don't know, I feel like the whole team worked so well that we all got great looks, and I don't know, I think it was like a team thing. I think like everyone looked super good today.
Ish, what did you see from your teammates as far as sticking to the scouting report that you guys had on defense?
It was a great scout. They gave us a great look at what they were trying to do, and I think we defended it very well. I think starting the game, I don't remember the exact score, but they had 2 points for a long time. That's just a testament to how hard we were playing and the look that the scout gave us. So they did a great job, the scout.
Ish, you guys had 24 points, or 24 assists on 33 made baskets. From your point of view out on the court, was this the best ball movement you guys have had all year?
For sure. I think we were moving the ball very well. The ball definitely had energy and was finding the right person. So we all trust each other's shot-making abilities and judgment. So it showed tonight.
Zach hasn't been scoring a whole lot, but it seems like he's still making an impact in a lot of ways. Can you speak a little bit to what he's brought so far this season?
Yeah, when he's not scoring, he affects the game in many ways that sometimes don't show up on the stat sheet, and sometimes they do. But he's a ball player. If he's not on offense, he's definitely going to be on defense, and vice versa. So he's a great threat that we have, and the shots are going to fall for him. He's a lab rat, so I'm not worried about that at all.
I mean, for both of you guys, I'm sure you're, focused on what's, happening out there, but obviously next week it's Brooklyn, it's a big game, it's against Florida. I mean, how excited are you, get on the big stage and play a team like that?
I'm super excited. Treat it like we treat any other game, same approach, and if we do what we need to do, then we'll take care of business.
Same, like super excited. First championship we're gonna play, so I feel like all the guys are super excited to travel and to spend a good Thanksgiving together.
Guillermo, it seemed like the Jacksonville was getting physical with you guys. How have you felt your game's developed as far as the physical component in dealing with play like that?
We knew they were gonna come for us, after Florida, so it was just like get tough thing and don't get pushed. You push, and I feel like we did a really good job preparing for the game, and it showed up.
Your coach talked about how good of a rebounding team this was heading into here. How do you think you guys were able to dominate the rebounding margin like you did?
If you see, like, we all rebound together. Like, it's not only on us to get the rebounds. It's like a game rebound. Everyone's going to the glass. Everyone's hitting someone. So at the end, if you have five big men down there going for the rebound, we're going to get it all the time.
Guillermo, your position, what is it like having a guard like Ish who had 9 rebounds tonight that rebounds the ball so well from his position?
That's what I'm saying. Like, we all rebound together, so it's not only on us to get the rebounds. We get help from them. So now we got to hit the big men so they can get the rebound, and we can go and run.
It's kind of that same question for you about his passing. I mean, what's it like having a big guy that can can cut off of and he can find you, but it's kind of unique for a 7-footer.
Yes, it's a great threat that we have. They see the floor, they see everything, and they make the right play all the time. So I'm just grateful to have them with me on the team.
Thank you, guys.
Jeff, what kind of boost is it when you have, a more developed Guillermo and Jorge in a game where, Fetty got in foul trouble real quick?
Yeah, I mean, those guys put in a lot of work this summer. You can see it in their bodies. You can see it in their games. Excuse me, how they were able to play through physicality. Last year against this team, they probably would have both gotten pushed around. But this year, they were able to push back a little bit, hold their ground, finish through some things. I think, they're continuing to develop and continuing to get better and better.
Do you think Guillermo came into this one with a little bit of extra motivation after kind of struggling a little bit more?
I think all of our guys did. We didn't feel like, especially the post guys, that they played up to their capabilities. And, we really had a couple of good practices, really good practices leading up to this. It was a point of emphasis because we knew after watching that tape that they were going to throw the ball inside. We knew that's what they do anyway. And I thought our guys defended before their guy got the ball. I thought we played with a level of physicality that we needed to, that's required as you move up in levels. And I thought we did a really, really good job in our preparation, which led to us playing well.
You were assessed a technical foul in the second half there. Are you able to explain what happened?
Yeah, I shouldn't have run out on the court. I was frustrated. Our guy was down, and I ran out there. I can't do that.
Jeff, is this the deepest bench you think you've had since you've been here?
Yeah, I think so.
What makes you say that?
Because I think we have 10 guys that can play. Marlon's redshirt and Papa's hurt, but the other 10 guys are all really, I think they're good players, and they fit.
What did you like from I got Bub tonight? Because they threw a lot of double teams. They kind of took away drives, but it didn't seem like he was forcing it then.
Yeah, no, he has the ability to dissect the game in real time and to figure out what they're doing. That's something that's really rare for a player, period, but especially an 18-year-old. And he saw early they were being very physical. They were putting two on the basketball, and he did a good job of getting off of it. And then he's able to pick his spots. He's been so far a really efficient offensive player. And as we continue to move up in competition, hopefully that's something he continues to do.
Now that you're 4-0 and you got some of your games behind you, can you start thinking about playing tougher competition?
Yeah, well, we're excited. We feel like every game we've played, the level has gone up so far. From the first one from North Carolina A&T to Binghamton, Florida Gulf Coast, this game. Certainly we understand that next week will be very different. Florida's a different level. It's a Power 5. We're playing in New York. It's a tournament. There's an opportunity to win a championship. So all of those things. The field is great with Baylor and Oregon State. And so we're really, really excited to go up there and see where we are against that type of competition.
Jeff, I know you're in the middle of a new season, but are you able to appreciate everything that's changed in your program since the last time you guys were in Brooklyn?
Was that when y'all asked me the questions after the game? No.
That was 2 times ago.
That was 2 times ago. Yeah, you know what? It's interesting because I actually thought after the VCU game, that was the turning point of our season. I thought that game was what reinforced to me what I thought before the season, that we were pretty good. Even though we got blown out and, lost a close one, I felt good leaving there about who we were and what we could become. I'm anxious to get up there this time and see if we can, maybe be a little bit better.
Jeff, you're obviously further along after 4 games than you were after 4 games last year. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think we have a good core group of guys back that understand what we're trying to do. And so because of that, they are able to help the young guys and the new guys along. Zach and Ish both have a lot of game experience. And so they've been able to pick things up as far as what we want to do pretty quickly. I think our freshmen mentally are a little bit more advanced than certainly than I was as a freshman or your normal freshman, just because of their backgrounds. It certainly helped being together this summer, going to Spain. So you had 10 practices there. We played 2 games against really good competition over there. And just the organic camaraderie that these guys have been able to develop since they've been here. It's been really cool to watch.
You guys have been in control of every game you've played so far. How do you measure mental toughness, though, in the practices, to the games, to the moments, to see where that is before you start playing other teams?
Well, I look at it every day. I mean, how do you show up every day? And that was the thing that I was not pleased with after Florida Gulf Coast. They tested us. It was I think a 4-point game, 5-point game with about 3.5, a little bit under 4 minutes left. There's a level of toughness with what we did to end that game. But then how we came back, after that, we were off Tuesday, and I thought we had a really good practice on Wednesday. That's toughness, to be able to come back after an off day and to show up ready to work, ready to get better, ready to learn, to take criticism, constructive criticism, to not take it personally, and to use it as a challenge and motivation. And you saw that tonight. We maybe didn't play as well in the post against Florida Gulf Coast. I thought our post guys dominated the game today. With defense, with rebounding, obviously G was able to score. Fetty puts a different type of pressure with rim running, dunker spot, lobs, and things like that. But just how you show up every day. If you can show up at a really high level every day, that's a level of toughness, man, that you can't teach. And our guys are learning how to do that.
You guys had 15 threes tonight, and you had a few games like that last year. I mean, do you think this team can kind of have games like that consistently?
Yeah, I do. I think we can shoot the basketball. I feel confident if we're generating shots. We missed some that we normally make, some wide open ones today. But I want them shooting those shots. Thank you.